Today we're going to talk about fat loss and how I lost 127 pounds in 14 months. So I started off at morbidly obese at 21 stone and then finished as an athlete at 12 stone, which is absolutely fantastic. Based on that experience, I want to give you my 14 tips for how I did that. Let's get into the video with tip number one. Tip number one is forget about the gym, forget about workouts, forget about exercise. I lost 127 pounds of fat in 14 months, and I can tell you, exercise and going to the gym and workouts, that ranks way at the bottom. There are so many other things that you have to do before exercise or workouts. The problem is, fitness influencers, they can't really sell you these other things. They can sell you workouts, they can sell you a workout program, and part of this is the problem. I see stuff online like workouts to lose belly fat. This is a nonsense. There are no workouts to lose belly fat. You essentially lose belly fat by getting all of your body fat percentage down. When your body fat comes down low enough, you'll see your abs because your belly fat has disappeared at that stage. No workouts. It's not about workouts. There are no exercises, no gym routines, none of that. These are not the things you need to focus on in the beginning. I'm not saying way at the end when you've got many other things in place and you've arranged your life in a way that you can lose the body fat. Because if many other things aren't in place before the workouts, before the gym, before the exercise, then no matter how many days or months you go to the gym, you'll still look the same. You'll still have the same body fat percentage. So what I'm saying to you, which is the absolute truth, based on my credentials, based on my certification, based on my diploma in physiology and anatomy, based on all the transformational challenges I've done, from an 8-week transformational challenge to a 90-day transformational challenge. Based on all of this experience, I'm telling you, activity, gyms, workouts, nothing to do with it. Tip number two is take progress pictures. Progress pictures in the beginning are absolutely crucial. You have to take starting pictures, day one pictures. This will also help you, and it's another good tip within tip two, also help you to start where you have a defined day, a start date where you say, I'm going to start this Monday, the 17th of June, for instance. I'm going to start my fat loss journey on this day. It helps you. And tip number three is absolutely crucial. Ditch bathroom scales. Get rid of any form of bathroom scales. You do not need them. Again, these programs, and I've seen them, I've researched my competition, so to speak, they ask you to weigh yourself every day. This is nonsense. Weighing yourself every day taps into a psychology where you're going to see that you haven't made progress, and this is going to help you essentially give up, help you quit. You don't want anything that's going to help you quit. Rule number four, we're beginning to get into the physiological aspect of how you transform your body. To know your BMR, go onto Google, type in BMR calculator. I'll do a screenshot somewhere around here with a BMR calculator, and that's going to help you. You just plug in your information, your height and so on, starting weight. Point number five, it's still physiology and it's caloric deficit. We're getting into the nuts and bolts of how you're going to transform your body in terms of body fat percentage being high. You want to get it lower. The way you get your body fat percentage down in terms of physiology is by having less calories than you expend each day. Nutritional food labels have all the information on there that you need to change your body fat percentage. They'll tell you how much calories, how much protein, how much carbs, and so on and so on. You need to take that information and plug it into your own daily schematic of what you're consuming versus the energy that you're putting out. So one of the biggest conspiracies and lies that's ever been told to you is breakfast. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. This is a conspiracy and it's a lie. What they're actually trying to do is, because when you begin eating, you eat more. The earlier you eat, the more you'll eat. These food companies, they know that. That's why they're telling you breakfast is the best meal of the day, but it's not. It's a lie. It's a conspiracy that they're pulling on you. And that's the reason, one of the major reasons why you're retaining your fat, getting fatter actually, and definitely why you can't lose fat. Point number 8 is restrict your caloric window. You have to really say to yourself, what are you trying to do? You're trying to lose body fat. Now, if you're eating all the parts of the day that are available for you to eat, is that really going to help you lose body fat? It's just by nature of having a smaller caloric window, you're going to lose so much body fat just by doing that. Point number 9 is ketosis is powerful. But when I lost 127 pounds in 14 months, ketosis was one of the major fundamental foundational stones that I built that whole transformation on. Ketosis is super powerful. It's going to supercharge your metabolism. It's going to revolutionize your gut. Unhealthy guts with ketosis, they become healthy. I'm not saying just that alone. You have to ditch the processed food, obviously. But absolutely, ketosis is powerful and it supercharges your metabolism. Also, in terms of blood sugar spikes and stuff, when you go into ketosis, there's none of that. I found ketosis is an absolute superpower. So point number 10 is prioritize protein. So when you're taking your body fat percentage down, your body wants to, you say, oh, where am I going to get energy from? So sometimes it will try and strip your muscle. More protein maintains the muscles. That's what you have to do as you lose the body fat. You want to tell your body, look, you've got protein, keep those muscles. But the body fat, that's still going because I'm still in a caloric deficit. So tip number 11, we hit supplementation. And again, it's about keeping muscle. The supplementation I want to talk in this tip is HMB. Type in HMB. 2 to 3 grams of HMB a day is the key for you to maintain your muscle as you bring your body fat percentage down. So number 12, activity. An activity that I'm going to recommend to you is not the gym. It's not workouts. It's not exercise. It's steps, walking. Increase your activity through stepping. This is going to absolutely see you lose body fat. Prioritize steps, walking. Another tip buried in this, get yourself a step counter. Put it on your watch. I use my watch here, or on your phone. Keep your phone in your pocket. Tip number 13 is get yourself a personal trainer, whether it's me, whether it's someone else. If it's me, as I say, the link's in the description. Hit me up on Instagram. We'll take it from there. There's a form on my Instagram that you have to fill in. The link's in the bio. From the bio, you go to the form, plug in your information, and we'll take it from there. Tip number 14 is a fun one, and it's called your new big problem to have. It's not really a tip as such, but I'd love to hear what you think the new good problem to have. I'd love to know what you think that means. And you can tell me in the comments below. I will, absolutely respond. It's going to be something that I look forward to responding to. So, that's all there is to this, Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and all that other good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video.